So, it's got pin badge. Morning, everyone. How you doing, Cav? Welcome to the Saturday morning breakfast build. Hope you're all good, doing well. Just find places for things. My desk is getting a bit cluttered. As the title suggests, we are building Wargraymon Big Rise Amplified version from Bandai that I brought from Gunpla UK. I hope everyone's doing alright today. What is going on with my camera? Camera's off center a bit. That's better. Yeah, so how is everyone? Hope you're doing well this morning. Hope you had a good week and work wasn't too hard for everyone. Phlegmy this morning. As you can see as well, this also has color correcting stickers, which we won't be using. Like all my other kits, I will be painting the eyes and that on this, and the needed color correction. So it comes with a standard polycat sprue with it. You're all probably familiar with some Gunpla kit. There are quite a few sprues of this kit, but it's not too bad. It does have its effect sprues. Which is for his shield. You can place an order myself, but still got 2 kits to build and still in Tenerife. definitely get something in. Don't forget to use code old Mechanicum or V for Fluffy Gum or for Gunpla Fluffy, whatever his V's name is these days. And Gundam Fan 7 to get your 10% off. These are long instructions. So we'll start off here. It looks like we build the head first, which is cool. So we are going to need a couple of paints because I know instantly as well that we're going to have some colour correction for the eyes. What colour is his eyes? His eyes are green. Alright, green. A black. There we go. Yeah, get your orders in as soon as you can. Unfortunately, at the moment, yes, the shop's closed. Digital orders still go through in that, but on Monday they will be shipped. Right, and I'll use that as my palette, so I can't be asked to get my wet palette out. Okie dokie. So, without further ado, let's get started. Right, we're going to need C1. So that's A1 by the looks of it. Yeah, C1. Alright, cool. Right, so we'll get the eyes out. Oh god. Hope you're having fun in Tenerife there, Cav. Is this visible? Not really. So just the lower part. Here, the eyes section. And just a part of this bit here is visible through the helmet. Okay. So we'll colour code, we'll paint the eyes. Do they leave the... No, it's black. Okay, so I want to paint it black. Back on Tuesday, Pokemon Go is immense here. Alright, Caliban, or schoolwork for today. So many Pokestops and gyms, just have no one to do raids with. Well, if you've got friends on Pokemon Go, you can send them a raid invite and they can use their remote raid battle passes to raid with you abroad or wherever you are, wherever anyone is. I get invited to I get invited to a load of ones in Japan. So Caliban or schoolwork? Technically, do your schoolwork and then the Caliban as a reward for doing your schoolwork. Don't go plays are cool enough. Just find someone playing it in public. Wrong answer. Nope, it is the right answer when you're doing jobs like this. Yeah, it's quite derpier on this kit. Yeah, I've been jumping on with people starting with remote raid pass, yeah. Just the Shadow Rays are a struggle because they're local only. Oh, yeah. That is a pain. Fuck, Rose and Zulu Alphas. Stock. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm sure he's going to get more stock in at some point. So don't fret. Don't forget he's got a bunch of Gundam coming in mid-October. And the end of October as well. Like the RG Epion. That should be coming in mid to end of October. Just down a bit too far. That I'm ruling for free delivery I was going to do. Might have to be ruling RG Epion. Yeah, pre-order yourself an RG Epion. Use my code. Or Mechanicum, get yourself 10% off it all as well. A fine choice, yeah. I should be getting my Epion later this week from my source, but I've also pre-ordered one with Stephen at Gunpla UK. I can't use codes on pre-orders. Well, I didn't know that. At least someone's here to tell me. Alright there, Blizzard, how you doing? If you haven't noticed as well, I have changed my subscriber badges. So there's actually a tier now. As you go on for months, it will change colour. I know more about your sponsorship than you do. Oh yeah, because you've been hanging around with B. And B knows a lot more than anyone. Just be first and first for me. Yeah, it's true. You got first and VIP on yours. So I've done the black around his eyes. I'm going to put a coat of varnish plus on there. Alright, Blizzard, how you doing? How thing for you? Hope you had a good week. I've had a bunch of one-to-ones to conduct with my staff, so that was fun. Just woke up a few minutes ago. Nice. It's like what? That's what I like to see. It is the weekend. That's a good idea to be lazy. Also come with the whole area in the Varnish Plus. Kind of primes it for me. For my next colours. So the next colours will go a lot easier on the plastic. I will do a video tutorial at some point on how to do eyes. Like if you want to do really good Gundam eyes and stuff like that. On different size kits. I'll do that at some point. Instead of just, simple colours. I'll go through like different layers of how to make it look like a lens. See, the varnish is already drying up. You can breathe on paints like acrylics because the warmth from your breath will help for water evaporate it and dry it quicker. You can also just use a hairdryer or a heat gun to dry the paint quicker. Always remember as well to shake up your paint. Like sponsorships. As you can see, there's a lot of white colour correction stickers for this kit, which we won't be using because I'll be painting it instead. So it might take a few layers of this white to go on before I get a nice solid colour. That's fine. As long as you do it nice and thin, and do multiple layers, you'll get a nice even coat. It doesn't matter if I go over a little of the edges, I can always go back over with black. To tidy it up a little. it's not too much of an issue. Because this paint dries quickly enough, you can go straight in with another layer quite easily. And just keep building up that colour. Fin, coats, multiple layers. Let's let that one dry for a little bit and then go on to the outside. And don't worry about it being too symmetrical either. Especially with a kit like this where it is like a organic cross digital organism. Because organics are never completely symmetrical. If you want to, you can also water these paints down further to make it even more thin, but there's no need. You're only doing touch-up stuff, especially with the Insta paints. They're thinned down already, really. So you can see the eyeball's already quite nice white contrast. Just finish up this side here, and then we're done with white paint. And I'll put a varnish on top, just to protect it. What you got here? And if needs be, I'll tidy up later with the black again. Usually one coat of this varnish plus is enough to give it a nice protection. There we go. Next is to do the iris, which is going to be this green here. Got to vigorously shake your paints. Normally, to get a good mix, you need to do it for like at least 30 seconds at a time, which can be a pain on the wrist, but you can buy paint shakers. That will help. I use a lot of Citadel acrylics because that's why I have the hand, being a big Warhammer painter in the past. So my stuff is coming on Monday since I got emails from Raw about it. That's cool. I should have some stuff coming in next week. Hey Keenan, how you doing? Hope you're well. Ah, that's right. Paint shakers and mixing balls, exactly. If you ever can, always put like a ball bearing in your paint pots. It helped with mixing. And also the beauty of putting a varnish on for white is that if I make a mistake with a green, I can just wipe the green off. So that NG narrative car then, yeah, no. Doing well, water decals on the high new car. Ooh, nice. Yeah, save your wrists, get a paint mixer. And put some mixing balls in your paint pots. Of course, be careful if you use like Mr. Hobby paints in there, because the paint pots are glass. As always with painting, there's always going to be one side better than the other. Just how it is. Just a green over white. Due to how the light's hitting for white, it looks like there's more white than green, but when you look at it with your naked eye, it's fine. It looks very derpy right now. And then the final bit is the pupils. Ow. Just pinched myself with my paint lid. And I'm just going to add a little black dot in the middle. I have to get really close to this, just so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with going back over with the previous paint and just tidying up the little bits you missed, like so. So with the stickers, I don't want to get into this Digimon line, but I'm just waiting for them to make Caboteur. Yeah, Caboteur. I can't pronounce it. Yeah, I know who you mean. Pupils might be a bit too small, especially compared to the stickers. Black Wargraymon amplifies my watched kit. Yeah. Yeah, V's partner's got one of them. So what I might do is I might extend the green a bit so it's less white. Like 2 girls, please. Don't we all? So yeah, extend the green I think a bit more so it's less white, and then extend the black a bit more so the pupils are a bit bigger. So I'll do that. Yeah, I want an Digimon. And that fairy one. I want that Palmon Mega Evolution Digivolves into. Angelwoman and Lady Devimon. Oh, I forgot about Lady Devimon. Reminds me, I forgot to do alright, insert random name. How long did it take to do the GPA 02? It took about because I took a long time with it, so it took about 6-7 hours. So I was doing like this kind of thing. And I was making sure that it was nicely painted and all that. It, didn't use any color correction stickers. And instead, just painted it. So because I took my time with it, it took a little bit longer. Shoutmon X3 would be a good pick as a kit for this line. That's my watch list for when you build it. So at the moment, I want to get the entire Digi-Evolution line. So I have Machinedramon, I now have Wargraymon. I have Metal Greymon pre-ordered with Gunpla UK. That comes out in December. Then all I need is Greymon and Agumon. And then probably Agumon's pre-digital form, which was, Palmon or something? So yeah. Once I've got all them, I can line them all up next to each other on the shelf. Because there is already an Agumon kit. I can't remember if there's a Greymon kit. But I will hunt them down. And I will build them. Right, so I made the green of the iris a bit bigger, which looks a lot better now. It does not look anywhere near as derpy. Yeah, because you can build Garurumon, can't you? And Metal Garurumon. So I might do those as well. Ah, oh, damn it. Calibans are in stock, but I'm broke now. Now let's do the iris. It's a bit too much paint. So I can make the iris a little bit bigger than it was. That way it won't look like he's on crack or something. So technically, Wargraymon is the mega Digivit evolution of Agumon. However, you can go to Ultra, which is Skullgreymon. But you can also warp Digivolve from Wargreymon to Machinedramon if he's not careful. The problem is with Machinedramon and Skullgreymon, just like Wargreymon, they are virus types, but they are evil virus types. Just a little bit of backstory. Information on the Greymon Digivolve line. Right, next. Let's get all the E's together. And I will probably go, once built this, I'll probably go back and I'll panel line everything on it. I'm building mine right now. Rise Greymon. It's another form that they shockingly haven't done yet. True. Which, there is a few... Because if you look on Gunpla UK, there are a few of them in stock. Oh, this is just right for washing netters. Just hit that with a splash on wash. Dark red wash. That look great. All the place. Nice. Oh shit, got distracted and nicked the tip of my finger with a hobby knife. God, man, you gotta be careful. I think it's the last of Weekend of a Subathon. Ruling and Demon Slayer kit for my eldest daughter. Nice. But yeah. It's the last weekend, I think, for the subathon, so all channel subs are like 25% off right now. Shame when Digivolving Spirits line got cancelled since we were so close to a full season 1 cast. Yeah. We were, yeah. So this is made from their metallic plastics again. So for gate marks are a pain. So there's no way of returning that gate mark there to silver. Again, that's a Bandai issue. Not this kit's issue, really. If you have a silver paint, you can just paint over it, which I do, and which I will later on when I'm doing the touch-ups and for washing. I'll probably touch it up there. And so we'll soon see the fruits of our labours with the eye. So we put that in there, and that's what the eye looks like. And there we go. Doesn't look too bad. Again, it looks like it's more white than it actually is, but there's a lot of green in there. Where is my phone? Got a message. Nothing important. Right, next thing we want. Squeeze these together properly. Again, you can see here where the gate marks were. So I'm going to have to get a silver touch pen on that before I go. Well, I'll go over a wash and get a silver pen on that. Next to these horn bits. And you do have colour correcting stickers of black, which is alright because we can just paint over it. Oh, hi mate, right there Ty, how you doing? How are you feeling? Gone to bed yet? Have you slept yet? Alright, how is Mech? Mech is fine. We are just building a Wargraymon for our breakfast build. So yeah, so they want me to put colour correction stickers on the insets of these horns, but I'm just going to paint in black. Yeah, I'm now up for a very early morning of work. That's why I'm glad I work my 9 to 5. I have to wake up on weekends to go to work. Hated that. I remember I did 6 years in the Navy, 6 years in military service, and I didn't work one weekend that entire military service. As soon as I get into retail, I'm working fucking weekends. I'm like, nope, not having any of this shit. I decided, you know, let's get an office job instead. Even when I was out on deployment, still didn't work weekends. I couldn't sit still long enough for an office job. Yeah, it can be boring. It was like the other week I had to take a week off work because of my eyes, because it strained my eyes so much. Couldn't do anything for a week until my eyes got better. Paint is just better than stickers. You know, I've worked in many places since the Navy. The longest I've worked in any one place is before this job was the DIY store home base here in the UK, which I did for a year and a half. Became a kitchen consultant. And due to my engineering background, it helped a lot in the home base, especially if people trying to do DIY. I used to be able to mix, so we also had a paint mixer for making like custom Dulops paint. I was quite good at that. I didn't even use the color matcher thing scanner they give you. But with the paint mixers, you have to make sure the nozzles are clean. And one of the colleagues went to mix some paint, and because the nozzle wasn't cleaned properly, when it sprayed the paint out to put it in the pot to mix it, it sprayed out at an angle and filled his shoe up with paint. It was hilarious. He was even squidging along with a trail of one footstep of paint. He filled his shoe up. It was funny. I had a right laugh in that. The DIY shop was really fun. But before that I was working in Games Workshop. Before that I worked for a toy shop. So I've done all sorts. Get this last bit of black on, and then I'm going to slap some varnish plus on it to make sure it's sealed. Nice thing about this black, it only takes 1 or 2 coats to go over anything. Mech, you should put pom 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 on. Why? I like my cyberpunk. I leave the Japanese stuff to my partner. So there we go. 2 coats of black and it's done. And it looks a lot nicer than a sticker. So I'm going to get some varnish on there. Just to seal it in. Do the same with the other horn. Like I say, this varnish plus dries quick. It's very robust, good at protecting the paint. There we go. Perfect example. What we got here? That is true. That's definitely what Digi-Evolution is like. Oh, this one little baby Digimon can go poof into 5 different other Digimon for amateur rank, and then poof, the amateur can digivolve into like several different champion Digimon. Have you ever played Digimon World? It's like you're trying to digivolve your amateur Digimon into a champion, and it digivolves into Numemon. So while we're here, I'm going to put a bit of gloss on the eyes, just to make them a little bit more shiny. Not only would this make them look like actual eyes, it will also give them an extra layer of protection. Yeah, most of this colour correction is white and black with a bit of red and some metallic purple, which I can also do, which is nice. So that's the head done. If you haven't noticed, this is his lower jaw. If you ever watch anime or TV show from Fox Kids, it don't move. His lower jaw don't move when he talks. It's like telepath. Like he talks to you by a telepath or something like shit like that. You can see here I'm using the single blade on my nippers to remove the nub marks. So I just put the flat bit or the anvil bit against the edge, and then I just scrape the blade across. Instead of using a knife or sanding paper or sponges. Mainly to save on time. I'm glad you don't see that. And then we've got to put this together. Nails are also helpful because sometimes you can actually remove marks from mold lines and stuff like that. So I use my nails for that a lot. There we go. That's the neck. That goes like that. Oh, that's what I forgot. I forgot the potty cap that goes in there. That's alright. I just use my knife to separate parts. You can also use a part separator, or if you've got long enough nails, or nails. Preferably you want to use a part separator because a knife might damage parts or get snapped in there. That's why my knife's blunt and not pointy. Because I use it to separate parts often. Like so. For some reason over back here it's a bit stiff. And we get an actual part separator out. There we go. Hey Jaeger how you doing? Your Autobot has been picked up this morning. And it's now on the way to you. As fast as British mail can take it. So you have that to look forward to. I'm doing okay, that's good. Good to hear, hope you built whatever your building's going well as well. There we go. I forgot a potty cap. So I just had to put it back in again. There we go. So that's his head and neck. Did you see the new Verkar? Yep, everyone's seen the new Verkar. Narrative Gundam. Looks pretty good. I want to see what the new MGEX is though. Probably seed related. Right, next we're on to the main torso. The new MGX is going to be for Wing Custom EU with real feather wings. Yes, real pigeon feathers. They do. A1's down here. That's right. Come here. We had an LED frame and gold, so would make sense. Yeah. It all depends what they're gonna do. Because the next step for them really would be a metal frame. That's a natural progression. And it depends what is popular at the time, because let's face it, even on Wing is popular here in the west part of the world, it's not as popular in the east, in Japan and that. It's the same with like G Fighter Gundam. That wasn't really popular in the east, but it's very popular here in the west. Oh, they haven't done a Gramps MGSD yet. Yeah, I'm waiting for one. I don't want to get the SD Gramps, I want the MGSD Gramps. Unless they double dip and just do the LED frame for Unicorn units. Could do. They could go Banshee or Phoenix. But I doubt that. Especially with 20th anniversary of Seed next year. I think they'll go more towards a Seed kit. And the new movie, yeah, exactly. I know we had a, well, it was a Freedom, wasn't it, for Gold Frame? And we had an MGSD Freedom Gold Frame as well. I was surprised they did that and didn't go for the, like, say, Gramps instead, because that was what, it was their 40th anniversary last year, or this year. Yeah, Freedom was the first MGSD, yeah, so. And the next one's Barbatos, ain't it? So Barbie. Barbie is the next one. Okay. Let me go with another part that needs painting. And we got the new build fighters stuff coming out, haven't we? For HGs, which you can pre-order on Gunpla UK. Let's go with clear purple. So, I do have some of this clear purple from Gunpla UK. And what we're going to do is we're going to paint, because this is going to be a purple shiny sticker. What we're going to do is just paint it silver and then go over with it this like a wash and actually colour it purple. God damn it. Still, they reveal the mobile armor unit before the third episode comes out. Yeah, I do want to see what that is. So what I'm going to use is a pen, but I'm going to be using my Monoto liquid chrome, which is a nice proper chrome. I want to try and get something on there and see if I can just paint it on before it dries. To be fair, I should really get some refills with. It might be a case where I just have to use the pen because I can't seem to get enough on the sheet. Yeah, I'm going to have to just pen it on. Alright. Just be careful. Because I have to use the brush to get the corner into the corners. This will take a little while to dry. Unfortunately, because it is quite thick stuff, it might fit it in some of the gaps. If you're not careful. It's also an alcohol based thing, so do be aware of that. But it does dry really nice. It does. That mobile armor does look a beast. And it's HG build, so We'll soon see, hopefully. Right, I'm going to let that dry. Wow, it still looks so good. Yeah, it's a chrome. So I've gone with a chrome. Because chrome's better to paint over if you want like a metallic look. There's multiple ways I could have done this. I could have got, like here I'm just going to paint a chrome and then go over with a clear purple from Mr. Clear. Or like the other way I could have done it was I could have taken one of my purple acrylics and then mixed in my Metal Plus and turned the purple into a metallic. So the marker is Molotov liquid chrome. This cost me a tenner, and you can get refills for this as well. So you're probably better off buying the refill pot, because then you can just dip your brush in it and just or put a little bit out and then use your brush to paint it on instead of using a thick nibbed pen. You can get them in different thicknesses. This is just 2mm, but there are others. But it's very good stuff. Very good if you're doing like if you're touching up toys that have chrome parts on a toy. I haven't opened mine yet. But yeah, if you have a like when I do some of my when I 3D print parts for toys, say like the Gen 1 Transformers. So I designed and 3D print these exhausts because they break so easily on these, and you can use it. So this is a 3D printed part, and I've painted, gone over with this. Didn't know it looked so good. It does, yeah. Rick was lucky and got a big pot of this for like 10 quid. Yeah, it's really good stuff. And I don't use it often. So yeah. Definitely worth getting yourself one of these. I'll see if Steven might start stocking these, but they are expensive. That's the main problem. So you're probably better off using like a metallic paint or metallic additive like Alphas, like Insta's Metallic Plus. Right, next is I'm going to shake up this purple. I haven't opened this yet. It's clear purple. This is the first time I'm using Mr. Colour, and it's the first time I'm using a clear colour. I usually do washes. And what I'll do is once I've gone over with the clear purple, I'll go over with a gloss varnish just to protect it and keep the shine. You can see here. So when I paint, hopefully when I paint this on, it'll come out like clear. You're probably better off using these kind of colours than an airbrush, but you can smell it. It's like a alcoholic based enamel. So if I paint it straight on like so. I might be doing it wrong. I might not have let the chrome dry enough yet. We don't know. We'll see. I'm doing this, so if it goes wrong, you don't have to worry about it. Be back later, right, Cav? Also, I don't. Yeah, see what's happened here? I haven't let the chrome dry properly yet. Which isn't an issue for me. So we'll let it dry a little bit more. And we'll do this side here. So what I might do, in fact, is I'll go over with the chrome, let the chrome dry, and then I'll go back over with a gloss varnish, and then I'll go over with the clear. Or I might try my other way and just go with a purple wash with Sunsi. Because of the way how this chrome behaves, it flows a lot. So eventually it becomes like a smooth surface. So yeah, we'll let that sit for a bit. While that's doing that, I'll see if I can get other parts on. Also be careful with when you're using like Mr. Clear or for Molotov and all that, it's all chemical based and stuff like that, so it's alcohol and enamel, and the fumes will get to you, so make sure that you are in a well ventilated area. That way you don't get headaches or anything like that. Luckily I'm in quite a big room here, so the windows are open. I'll put these on here, but they look like they will have to. Yeah, they will attach. So yeah. While they're still drying, I am going to attach it because I'm not. It's not too much of an issue. They're not parts I'll be handling often. So we will come back to it. There we go. Look at that. It's still nice just like that. Guess the stream got stuck there in a tiny bit. Might have done. Don't know why. My upload speed and all that's fine. So once that's fully dried, we'll leave it for now. And we'll continue building. This one here. How about now that V comes on as well? So. So that goes over like that. So I put that part on, it's not too bad. Yeah, I got a small plastic box of paints, even though I know all the caps are tightened every time I open the box. It's just a wave of smell. It is, yeah. I've got like a whole rack next to me. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 drawers for the paints, and that's not including my airbrush ones I have up a hill in my workshop. So yeah, I do accumulate a lot over time. So yeah, when it comes to doing the purple bit, I'll take this off because it's not hard to take off. It's not stuck by anything else. We need another piece, which is this one here, which I'm just going to twist off the sprue here. I have to keep my paints in my room FMO, so why they're in the box FMO. I could do with getting a paint rack since I have some free space on a wall next to me. Yeah, it's worth doing. I got Hobby Zone desktop organizers. Which is definitely worth looking into. Bloody thing. Wait, these my pliers. Mr. Squeaky. Thank you, Mr. Squeaky. To be fair, I'm not too worried about how this looks, because at the end of the day, it is just an internal piece that you're not going to see. For some reason, though, it likes going in at an angle. It doesn't want to go in straight. Weird. Right, that's that part. Then that goes on there like so. So a lot of this is quite tight fitting, so you have to squeeze really hard on some of those parts. So you haven't got the finger string, it's going to be a bit harder to get like a nice proper fill in. So we need to put Squeaky away. Gonna need these parts here. Need that part there. That's out. I'm up, I'm up, I'm up. Alright, man. Welcome, morning. Welcome to the breakfast build. That's what's been called from now on. Saturday morning breakfast build. Give you a healthy heap of gunpla and model kits. Help you grow big and strong. There he is. Fluffy Fluffs. Yep. The Fluffmeister himself. He'll give you a good fluffing. Okay, that's the wrong way around. There are certain ways that these go in. There we go, that's better. Just load up on pills, be functional soon. That's alright. Move bubbles all back over here. There we go. Again, I'll be going and doing washes over all this, so it won't look as mono-coloured as it is. Digimon, yep. You know, as I completely ran an idea, Saturday morning breakfast build is a neat name. Might be a good idea if you can do it to add a small cam window to one corner of the screen, have 80s cartoons playing without volume to avoid DMCA. You know what? That is a good idea. Bring back the Saturday AM stuff. Stuff from like Fox Kids and that. Like the 1990s X-Men. Or the 1980s Spider-Man. I don't put my snips away. I went to there's a club here in where I live, and it's a heavy metal bar, and they often do that. It's like one day I went in there and they were playing the 1986 Transformers movie on the screens. Don't tempt me to play 90s SWAT cats. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Liv. Or we could try and find like Saturday morning cartoons that are relevant to the build I'm doing, something like that. So this is going to be really nice to wash because there's a lot of detail to fucking dog hair. Come on. A lot of nice details on it. it's going to be nice to give it a good wash. There you go. Give big boy his chest and abs. So yeah, I'll be doing a clear coat of purple on there, on the chrome there. And try and use this again. If not, I'm just use my wash. What I'll do first is I'll give it a coating of gloss. But I'm just letting it dry off for now before I play with it. Might just leave it as chrome, to be honest, because it's not that bad as a chrome instead of a purple. But we'll see. Right, next is her right arm. If no one I want to watch is streaming, I'll lurk in the only Transformers Twitch. Literally plays all of Gen 1 with Japanese follow-ups, Beast Wars, Prime, Energon, Animated, plus He-Man right now. They've shown robotics and the first 4 Bayverse movies. That's pretty cool. Surprised they get away with that kind of thing. Right. I'm going to work on some more of the fleshy parts. So 10 and 9. He swung a license to. Oh, that's pretty cool. Got a license with Hasbro. God, I'd hate to think how much that costs. Because you can do licenses like that with companies like Hasbro. It's a yearly license. And, sometimes it can cost quite a bit. So they must be making quite a bit of money from the Twitch itself to do that. Oh, fluffy kind needs no license. You say that as you're barreling down the road at 240 miles an hour in a 20. So that as Stray has finished, sadly, I have finished Stray, so there's no more videos of that coming out. I have just done some editing last night. I think that's in the plastic. And I'll be uploading some new videos today. So you got that to look forward to. I think they're getting it because all proceeds are going to St. Jude's Children's Charity. Ah, that's good. So a non-profit, that's even better. I've known companies though to be dicks about it. So there's like spots of black, but they're in the plastic, which is annoying. I'll have to see if we can go over those. Right, next is the shoulder. free. All the way up here. Alright, so that's that. It's called on there like so. Squeeze on. So all this stuff, like when it's plastic on plastic, they made it very tight. So you need some good strength in your fingers. There we go. We are listening to some Cyberpunk by White Bat Audio. Some dark synth, which I enjoy a lot. It looks like Wargraymon's one of those people who got so much muscle they can't actually straighten their arm or bend it fully. So I think that goes on there like so. And this one gets 13, which is there. It goes in there like so. And PC3. There we go. Then that goes on there. There we are. Big old chunky wrist there. Right, next is his fist, which is D1 and C1. So C12, C112, which is over here. D119. And here as well, it looks like we'll have to do some. They're giving you some color correction stickers for his nails, Or his claws and his fists and his thumbs. So we'll get the white paint out again. And let's do those color correction parts. Don't need much, just a little, small little drop. Whatever. That's fine. Brush has died, but that don't bother me. I got plenty of them. This is a shit brush. That's going in the bin. Just a little bit. This also feels like a shit brush. It is. That's going in the bin. That'd do. So I'm not too worried about paint going too much into the corners here. I can always go back and, because I'm going to go back and shade everything anyway, so it's not too much of an issue. That tries a little. I'm going to get the nubs off this piece. Yeah. Cool. And then we put that on there. Because at the end of the day, even with these fists, it's not really the focal point of his hands. This is extra claws he gets. I'll try again and we'll do another layer. And then we'll protect it. Oh, that's dried. Oh, yes, it is. Gonna have to buy some more of this. I'm running low. And what I'll do is I'm just gonna go over with this. just to protect it from any further damage. And if needs be, I can always go with more white on top of this. Yeah, there you go. And that piece goes on there like so. Alright, we need to do a shoulder pad next. Pauldron, what do you want to call it? What I found nice with a lot of these Digimon builds I've done recently is that they're not that hard. Yeah, Figurized Amplified is nice and big, but they're not complicated or anything like that. And yeah, there's a lot of sprues, but quite straightforward. So I've got to figure out what colour. Oh, hello there, Free Haven. How are you doing? Bet it's early for you. How you diddling? So I've got to figure out what colour I need to wash this yellow. Because it's quite a pastel yellow. It is, yeah. Got many plans for today? I'm golden, just excited for my stream today. I'm doing an 8-hour stream. Oh, awesome. Got anything planned on it? Or just gonna wing it? Lego, Warhammer, Fallout minis. Oh, awesome. Tinkercad and BS. Ah, fair enough. If you want to be, if you're awake or you're blind, you know, yeah. You want to do some shout outs, V, if you're awake enough. So if you don't know, go watch Free Haven. He does a lot of Warhammer miniatures and 3D printing. A lot of his own stuff. Hope to make some new friends today. Yep, don't we all? I'm always hoping to make new friends. There we go. One sparky shoulder pad. So I'm just going to try it and work out what yellow would be best, or what best colour to shade with. I'm just going to slap a load of washes on it. So there's the right arm. That one now. Like I say, all the joints are quite stiff. Oh, Fluffykin strikes. Yep, straight away. I hope your stream goes well then. If you all don't, go follow Free Haven. Free Haven. See, keep saying Haven. Does a lot of good 3D designs and that. And that reminds me, Um, B3 even being I've got things to pack. Someone's just brought some more of these spindles. Right, let's do the next arm. It's a smaller D. Right, I know what parts I need now, so I'm just going to cut them straight out. Just a thought, but are you going to be making more 3D printed weapons in future, like the PGU bazooka? I will be. In fact, I am looking into doing another one for Nick, Rusted Nick. Oh, hello, King Tumbler. How you doing? Yes, it's going well. As you can see, we're this far into building the amplified Wargraymon. I'm not using stickers. I'm actually painting, and then I'm going to do washes afterwards. I've got paint all over my knife now. How are you doing, Tumbler? How you doing? But yes, like I said, Blizzard, I'll be doing. Rusted Nick wants me to do him a rifle, but I'll do some more 3D designs of other weapons. I'm building diorama. Awesome. What diorama? Who's in the diorama? Might be Sazabi. Oh no. That'd be cool. Oh shit. Dropping pieces. Rick must be nearby. TMR. Also, I might get some kits. Oh, that's cool. What kits you planning on getting? Because I just ordered a bunch. Because I managed to get hold of 3 of the last one prize MG strikes. That was in a recent Ichiban Kuji, which is nice. Before I forget, before I show that in, I best remember the body cap. The MG00 Quant Trans Am Special Coating. Ooh, that is a nice one, that. I make my heavy arm strike Gundam soon. You can, yes. That reminds me actually be just consolidating the package, and I need to get it sent. It's going to be my first coating model. Alright. So yeah, so with a coating models, there are certain things you have to think about. Especially like with this here, even with this silver coating. Is that when you take the nubs off and you have the gate marks, they are, because it's a special coating, they're going to be the gate marks are going to be a different color. So try and make sure you've got like a paint or a pen that matches the special coating. Alright, where is it? It's going to cost 82 quid to send. That's alright. Really? Shit. Good advice. Yeah. It's something we found a lot of us, especially with some of the gating issues. Oh, let me get this. Come on. So this is my special coated HG Gundam, and because of the gate marks here and here, see there, it's because you can't sand it down. Because if you sand it down, you remove more of a special coating. So I need to get hold of me like a liquid gold pen or something. Even like this special coating, when you remove the nub mark, we still get these nub marks. So you do have to be a bit careful. Just to make sure you got like get a color or pen that's the same as the special coating itself. Also, with some special coatings, people have complained that you get like, especially with a metallic special coating, and it is the plastic itself has the color. It has like a swirl to it because of how it mixes when they inject mold it. It's harder to see with these kind of flat colors. It's easier to see in metallics. So we'll keep an eye out for that as well. I don't really have a special one to hand to show you. Damn it, I'm trying to find the batteries for my PG Rise or GN drives. I know they're for big disc ones, but I can't remember for their code name. So if they're for big disc ones, they're 2032s. 2032. Like if they're these ones. You want CR 2032s. That's gone in the wrong way. Yeah, I think that was it. So you want, because you get a CR 2032, which is like wide but thin, and then you got the CR 2042s, which are wide but thick. I want to go air delivery. Just finishing it up, getting stuff sent for me and V. $14 kilos. How is it 14 kilos? There's like 4 plastic models in it. How much fucking packaging did he put in there? Arses, I tell you. Yeah, it uses CR 2032s, thank you. No worries. It's something I just innately know for some reason. Okay, check out. So it's going to cost me 82 quid to get everything in this box I got sent to me. There's only there's 3 kits and 1 mug in it, and that's it. It's going to cost me 80 quid to get it sent, like EMS. It's getting expensive, man. The import. And it goes on there. Very stiff. It's just how we like it. There we go. Alright, next page. C2. Have I missed anything? Don't think I have yet. But I'm sure I have somewhere. I'm sure I have somewhere. Not on that though, thankfully. So it's the same with light bulbs. For some reason I know everything there is about a light bulb and different LEDs. But yeah, I gotta have loads of those CR2032s lying around because there's so much stuff now uses them. So they're nice, small, compact batteries. But you got even the smaller ones because some of these LED units, because you've got the cheap Chinese replicas. There's like the actual version ones. They've got like 2 tiny little circular ones, which these actually have, which are the LR4182s or LR41s. That fit in these light units. I just wanted to buy some brand ones like Duracell Energizer for my Geodrive. Yeah. When it comes to batteries, yeah, you want something decent. They're not cheap though, that's the bloody problem with them. Like you go to buy a Duracell Energizer battery of that size, and they're like you can buy one for like 4 quid, or you could go and get like a cheap set of them, like a pack of 10 for 3 quid. That's that part done. Next is this. So just hit my window. Alright. Alright, so that's that. This white paint should have dried out, yep. As always. Just when I need it. Dries out. Also, another thing I found when painting with a paintbrush, because it is hard to get like a smooth coat. So sometimes, especially when you're doing something like a nail, is if you paint in the direction of how the nail would grow, then it looks more natural and it doesn't look as bad then if it is a bit not as smooth. Could put JCB ones in my GN drives, might turn my kit mustard yellow though. It's true. Yeah, I'm just breathing on it to dry it off quicker because of the warmth from my breath. Because it's a water-based acrylic. And I don't have a hairdryer to hand. You want to try and get it with one pass as well, because you don't want to keep going over the same spot because you just start removing paint. They're the best barbecue chicken stir fry of my goddamn life. Alright. It is lunchtime, isn't it? You're making me hungry. So everyone will go around Papega's for barbecue chicken. I ate all of it. Well, you better start cooking more. Just bring me the ingredients. Don't worry, I'll order you a chicken. That then you're going to have to kill and defeather yourself. Okay, that's good enough for a nail. Let's protect it with some varnish. But you can see we haven't really touched on a lot of the areas that I'm going to be colour correcting with white yet. We will. We just haven't got there yet. Cool. That's that protected. And it dries a 6-pack for a 5 that do. Just know I'll fiddle with dries whilst building it. So I'll put fresh ones in before permanent install. Yeah, it's one of those things. It's got a button or a switch and it lights up. You will fiddle with it. That's that bit done. Though the music hasn't finished yet, it's a 4 hour music thing, so yeah. PC3, which is that one? It's like for batteries on my so yeah, the LED unit in my wherever it's got to Gundam base MG RX-78 have run out already. Oops, just put that together. Fuck's sake, me not paying attention. There we go. So just with the few painted parts I've done, like the eyes, the black bits here, instead of using stickers, these parts here. So instead of using the stickers, I've just used a chrome pen. The box is just waiting for the next sticker set. Ah, that looks saucy. It does, doesn't it? So I'm still debating whether or not to actually go over this with a purple, clear coat purple. I might do. So which is easy enough, I can just take this back bit off here and just go over them. And then once we're built, I'm going to go and put a wash on everything. Like using a black wash for silverish and for greys. And then using a red or an orange wash for the skin, and a red, dark red for red parts. And then maybe a yellow for these muted yellow parts. So next we're doing is the feet, or the legs, and feetsies. So let's start. There's not been much cleanup needed on this as well, which is nice. So if you do want to get one of your own, Gunpla UK have got some in. And if you use Old Mechanicum or Viva Gunpla Fluffy as your code, you'll get 10% off it as well. And they're in there at good prices, so get them before they go. You did have the black Wargraymon as well, but I think that's now sold out. But you still got these. That's 20 off there for now. Didn't see one. Cav is lurking. The dirty lurker. Let's get these done, and then I'm going to start putting them together. The gate placement on this one is not too bad. They've actually thought about it. Chonkify. Look at that Chonkify. Like huge. And these are the 2 knee units. So next set we need number 9 and 10. Chunky, plus you get the black Wargraymon too. Either put it with him or merge parts. Well, that's a good point. Might do a repaint. Why, if he did a decent build on it? Yeah. I've still got to do stuff with the last load of kits you sent me. Like the heavy arms. You got to put that into motion. So, as I'm continuing to build this, I'm still going to have to do some sanding here and that. That's neither here or there. So after today, I'll be finishing up around about 1ish, so about half an hour's time. And then you'll be able to catch Little Fray this evening. Hopefully, she'll be on this evening. If she's not on or she's not up to it, I'm sure V will take over for her. Must best be streaming on a night off. You hear that, Lilith? And then on Sunday evening it's V. But if she's on, well, I'll cover. That's fair. And then Monday afternoon is Gundam Fan. And then Monday evening is me. again. So you got a whole weekend chocked full of us lovely people building gun plamo and gunpla for you. I believe also Rick has a Gundam fan has a bunch of boxes to open as well on his stream. And hopefully next week or next Saturday or Monday I'll have a box from V to open, as well as showing off some other stuff. But if you're not, while you're waiting for the streams this evening and such, there will be new videos today uploaded to my YouTube channel, which is going to be up here in my socials. Or you can look at my Twitter or Instagram. I rarely post on Instagram, but more Twitter. If you want to see other stuff I do outside of the streams. YouTube is mainly gaming as well as model kit reviews and unboxing. So whatever takes your fancy. And at some point I believe Ty's streaming in amongst all of that. Couldn't tell you when. Just no Ty streams amongst it all. He's at work right now, so he can't say shit. That goes in there, like so. And then that goes like that. And just like the so the figure rise, if I'm a human and not a ball of pain, I'll be playing the Resident Evil 4 Remake DLC tonight. Ooh, very nice. So you want to get a look at that before you buy it yourself? Go watch Little Ray, hopefully. I know you have pain issues like me, Lilith, so if you're unwell, just let me know. A couple of hours or so beforehand I can build. Yeah, exactly. Chicken legs. I was wondering if Mr. Clear Color works on clear plastic. Because if not, I'm going to have to hold off building until October's payday so I can get some base coat colors. It depends on how you paint it on. So this clear coat stuff does work with a brush, but you're probably best off using an airbrush with it. And it will go on plastic, no issue there. As long as yeah, especially if you're doing airbrushing. But I would kind of like, I would probably advise if you're going to, best thing to do if you want to use for clear plastic and you want to put a clear color on, is if you coat the clear plastic with something like a varnish, like a matte varnish, like this. Because then that acts kind of like a primer. Then you've primed the plastic for extra paint and go on top. And I say a matte varnish, not satin, not gloss, because that'll just give you the same issue as if it was just plastic. You're better off with using a matte varnish, a clear matte varnish on top, or a clear coat that's matte, and then putting the clear colour on top of that. Then the clear colour will adhere to the plastic a lot better. That's my advice. I'm sure others who've used airbrushing more than I have could tell you different, or tell you better, like Glitter or Rick, if he wasn't so busy working. Sure, you check up on my Instagram at some point, see if I've got any messages. Yeah, gonna have to buy some then. Try looking on YouTube, but any video regarding Mr. Clear Colour using an airbrush, I prefer to get my own place set up before I get one. Yeah, exactly. So yeah. One of the best ways I do it at the moment, fuck's sake. Bloody number marks. You're still there, Tumblr, that's what I mean. It's like, even this is like this is not even a special coat of plastic, this is a metallic plastic. And you can see there the number mark, and you can't get that back to the same silver. Ruling ordered. There you go, V. He's ordered a ruling. So one of the ways I do it is I just coat it in a chrome. So a coat of plastic I want to do in a chrome, and then I use a wash if I want a metallic like kind of look. But yeah, if you want to, with brushes, you're better off using washes. I get a big brush, like a big brush, dip it in a wash, and then just slap it over the clear part, and do that in a few layers. Make sure there's like no areas where it pulls or anything like that. So do a coat, let it dry, do another coat until you get the transparency or opaqueness that you're looking for. This goes directly onto plastic via airbrush. Don't hand brush it unless you fit it right down. Exactly. There you go. So yeah. Oh no! Why? Why Bandai? Oh, bad Bandai. Look at this skate. Look how thick that thing is. Right on the edge of a piece that's going to be clearly seen. Oh, son of a bitch. Bad Bandai, bad, yeah. It's going so well, Bandai, and then you ruined it. Guess I'm going to be hold off then until payday, since I didn't order any thinner and I'm out of my spending money now. Yeah, so you want to get some thinner for this stuff. I got plenty of it hanging around, so it don't bother me. Because these pieces are identical, it's on the same side on both pieces. Motherfucker. Excuse me. Fuck you, Bandai. So that's my only complaint so far with this kit. Is that one piece. The thing is, this piece goes here. I do like for layers to get you to build. So there's a lot of nice layering of the plastics. Just don't buy a McDonald's breakfast. At McDonald's last night, it's giving me bad gas. Don't know what they've done, but they changed the recipes somewhere. Right, that's that bit done, and then we're going to do the back here, so extra more stuff to do with, so I can pipe in. So we'll get those pieces off. Don't like Mackey's breakfast, just brought some art, so that's why I'm broke now. Oh, I see. I gotta try and save some money for the end of this month. I'm going to see the parents. Just cut this off here as well, so I'm going to know I'm going to need it at some point in the near future. And I'll make a needed paying for being awesome and getting me an Ichiban. Yeah. Priorities. Hi, buddy. Did I visit Gunpla UK? Oh, Asus, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. You are now entered. Once we hit 200 followers, you are now entered for the giveaway for the grade 10 Radiant Japanese Venusaur. I look after my mates, yeah. So all followers are entered in this giveaway. These giveaways when you hit those numbers. And I will be doing some more subscription giveaways in the future for those who subscribe. Thank you, Isis. Much appreciated. Hope you're doing well. Hope things are good for you. Like mine, where everyone likes the kits, but they really want the full box of waifu cards. Yeah, I mean that's what everyone's trying to get. So I took so I went to Gunpla UK last night. on their website, and I brought a few things. So I brought some glue, I brought some modelling putty, and I brought one of his graveyard kits because it had a damaged box. I was like, yeah, I'll take that. Don't bother me, damaged box or not. So I brought one of his graveyard kits. So hopefully that will get sent Monday when he's back in work. Could I use water as a sub for thinner until I can order some? What's that? No, it depends on the paint. If it's an acrylic water-based paint, you can use that as a thinner. However, I don't think Mr. Color is acrylic. I think it's enamel. So you'll need a proper paint thinner for that. Mr. Color itself is acrylic paint. Alright. If it's water based, you can use water as a medium to thin your paints. The only problem I'd say with using water, it's not what a lot of people find, is that it can separate the pigment from its medium. So just be wary of that. If you use too much water, it will just separate the pigment. That's why I use something called Water Plus by Insta. It's designed for all water-based acrylics, and it's great for thinning it down, and it doesn't separate the pigment from its medium. Alright, that's that bit done. That goes on there like that. This is like the foot guard. There we go. Do the other one as well. Just thinking about weight and how many kits are going in the box with everything else. Do you want like most of them in this box, and some others later. I just don't want the other stuff getting damaged too, with a box weighing a ton. It's up to you, man. I think the only one left behind would be the high new you get with a Sky Grasper first. That's fine, man. Whatever is easier for you. At the end of the day, you're the one that's giving me the stuff, so. Right. 14 and 13. Alright, just means the high new gets to live a little bit longer. Those hands will be going to the new Gundam future. Since I already painted them, yeah. And should be some same fittings. It should be, yeah. It don't bother me, it don't come with no hands. I've got plenty of them. So once it's built, I will do a comparison with the standard, figurized standard Wargraymon and its amplified variant. Because the amplified, yeah, they're bigger and they have a lot more detail on them than the standard. And black Wargraymon, yeah, that's fine. It's all good. Problem with black is that it's hard to shade. So a great thing to do with black is to do more like subtle highlighting, like I did with this piece. So this is a black base, and I did a lot of subtle highlighting with greys and blues. Socket into there. Your painting gives me the fizz. It gives me the fizz painting, especially when you see the outcome. It's just as I don't do it as often as I used to because it's just a slog. Painting is such a slog, especially when you're doing things like this size by hand or stuff like this. Right, next is the feet. Wargraymon's big chunky feet. In fact, it's one of the things that they kept through the entire Digi-Evolution line was for giant fucking feet. Also, didn't really think about the colour variation here. Oops, that's on the floor. Brick must be nearby. Is that they're giving his feet silver claws, yet his hands have white. You know? Yeah, I've got a whole squad of those Space Marines to paint. So I love a Death Watch, and each squad member of the Death Watch is unique in its own way. I've got like a whole squad of them now. Which I will paint. I just went to nail salon, yeah. Guys, fucking toenails painted. Got a pedicure. They forgot to get a manicure. Couldn't afford a manicure as well. Almost done. Like I said, great thing about this kit, there's not much cleanup at all. Worst parts of what would you expect would be like the metallic parts. You know what they say about Digimon with big feet? Okay. That's that bit done. Now onto the crotch. We won't get him finished today, which is fine, because I've still got to do a lot of washing afterwards anyway, once he's built. So, we've got that to look forward to. But at least I can get him mostly constructed. And the other parts like weapons now I have to wait. Weapon, shield can be done later on. Just double check I don't need anything else from the crotch area. Nope. That. I do need the last of this red bit. This silver bit here. And then these two parts. And these parts. Going to sneeze. Warn you now. Cover your ears, and then it goes. There you go. When you talk about sneeze, you don't sneeze. Kind of hurts when I don't sneeze, but it saves your bloody eardrums. Okay. Those bits and these bits. Ooh, this chunky gates, man. Why you let them side down, Bandai, man? While I'm wrapping this up, V, why don't you see who we could raid this afternoon? It is now afternoon for us. See you guys on the flip side. Alright, Cav, have a good one. Enjoy your holiday. Thanks for spending some time here with us. You could raid this lovely guy I know on Mechanicum. Oh, wait. Why, Lilith? You smooth talker, you. This goes in here somehow. I don't know exactly how. There we go. There we go. That's that bit done. Next is red pipes around here. Funny thing, the Transformers Town just started running cops. Awesome. So this area here on the back as well is going to be a shiny purple. So where's my pen? I'm just going to hit it with the chrome. Not too worried about it does take a little while to dry up, so I can get a tissue in there. Tell you what I haven't watched in a while is Space Police. It's an old show from the 90s. Oops. Too wide. Oops. There we go. Alright. There's Wargraymon in all his glory so far. Let me just get my other one. So this is for Figure-Eyes standard Wargraymon. Still not a good one, but not bad. So yeah. So that's your Figure-Eyes standard. And this is your Figure-Eyes amplified. Same Digimon. This one's just bigger. Better. And looks so nice. So yeah, that's all I've got time for today, unfortunately. So we'll have to Fluffykins approved Digimon. So yeah, so we'll have to finish there for today, and then we'll continue on Monday evening where we'll do his weapons and we'll do washes and stuff and extra details because he's got a bit red in there and that. No, I will not clean my desk. My desk is my safe haven. If it's messy, it's messy. But yeah. But thank you for clean your desk, fiend. No. So yeah, so hopefully I'll see you all Monday evening, about 8 o'clock British time, for all Britannia. And we'll finish him off, do his weapons and that. But for now, I'm going to want to see you on Discord, brother, and UV. We shall see who we can raid. But yeah, thank you for everyone who followed in that. If you do want your own Figure-Eyes amplified Wargraymon, you can get them from Gunpla UK. He's got them in stock. And if you use my name, O Mechanicum, or V for Gunpla Fluffy, you'll get 10% off. Unless it's a pre-order, you can't get 10% off pre-orders. What we'll do is we'll find someone to raid. For makers and crafters category. And we'll raid them. Just to be nice. Let's see what we've got. Who shall we raid? I think 3D printing should get its own channel, to be honest. Look, there's me. How about we raid Brush Hiker? But for now, yes. So yeah, we're gonna raid Brush Hiker. Found someone. They only got 2 views at the moment. So let's all go over there. Say hello. Well, I think it's supposed to be Brush Liquor, but hey yo. So we'll say hi, see what they're doing. It looks like they're painting some Tyranids. So I'll be if your missus is about. And we'll go over there. So thank you everyone watching. Thank you for all the follows, subscribers and all that jazz. And I'll see you Monday evening. Bye now.